points, but it is Jack Ellingham 81, Travis Taylor 80, and Maz Parks on 80. They are 2, 3, and 4. So we're defining who's going to be on the podium to join Levi Townley at this stage, and we get away in the drag strip run for the challenge. So courtesy of the Balance Agri Nutrients, 12 to 14, and the runners on at the moment looking to get to the top of the hill. And how's he going? How's he going? Yeah, the Yamaha's there. The Yamaha's there. Good work. Good work. How does he get the start? How incredible is that start on that small bike? Amazing to see. On the hard pack, I don't think you'd see it the same, but in the soft going, he's got the ability to use that lightweight bike and get the power to the ground and get away over the others. Oh, a quick glimpse there. Sees him leading as he heads over what we call the Buddha jump here. And the charge on. Look at the freight train run for the rest of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all over each other like a rash, but already Levi Townley's broken clear of the competition and gone to number 1. But looking out. So who's it going to be? Maz is the one missing out at the moment. He's only as good as 4th place. There's no big time podium for 4th. That's reserved for 1, 2, and 3. So the other boys to try and get that advantage with Travis and Jack up there. Jack had a superb start to the weekend, but he's had a bummer along the way. So he's got a little bit of making up to do at the moment. So on for the Balance Agri Nutrients, 12 to 14, 1 to 5. Every race, of course, from here now is a championship decided. We've had 2 of them so far, with the 14 to 16 250s, one overall by Phoenix Van der Schuten, and the other, of course, the 65s, one by Nico Verhoeven. Right, keen to watch as we go with this Balance Agri Nutrients line up now, and looking out for Levi again. Oh, the advantage is just amazing. How can he do it to be out in front so much? Incredible on this Yamaha 112. I'm sure there'll be a few more people looking for big ball kits in 85cc after I've watched this year's championship to see how competitive they are amongst the rest of the standard bigger bikes. So hot to watch when we take it into consideration. So looking out there, the flying number 26, Levi Townley out of Tauranga on the Yamaha 112 for Method Moto, Yamaha, Yamalube, along with Altherm JCR, Yamaha, Blue Crew, Sabre Construction, along with Complete Motorcycles, Michelin Tyres, Dr. Trim Workshop Graphics, and Alpine Stars. The Levi Townley show come to rock once again. He just keeps extending that advantage, going out further and further and further as he breaks clear of the field. How good to watch, and the intensity of the man in doing the double class of junior nationals. It is not for the faint-hearted. Any kids will tell you how hard it is just to do the standard champs of one class, but to try and do 2 at this intensity is amazing, and he's been on a regime to be ready for this at the moment. So great to see. So officially it's Jack Ellingham, by the way. Jack's the one in the front, so Jack Ellingham over Levi. So but it's Jack, the man, he's the one that's mastered the moment better, but in fact keen to look out for just where those others are. Remembering Jack needs it, because he wants to stay there on the podium at the moment. He is in second place, 14 points behind Levi, but remembering he's only 1 in front of Travis, and who's then another 1 in front of Maz. So Jack Ellingham looking to cement his place on the podium at the moment. So keen to look as we get trackside and watch out again. And I'll tell you what, he is clearing out. He is clearing out here at the moment. So look out for this one here on the number 66 bike. Long time number for Jack Ellingham out of Auckland. Here he goes out wide on the berm and looking to bash it up through with another one, 66. And there he goes, high and mighty. Looking out, here's Levi. There he goes on the white helmet. So look for it this time, 26 to fly. And there we go to Maz. Maz is there. Where's Travis? Where's Travis? There's Travis. Remember now the other way around. So it could be Travis the loser if it finishes in his order. And I say the loser is, and the one who ends up in 4th place, losing a place off the podium. He is in 3rd for the podium at the moment. He's going to want Maz and every little bit of it in this climatic finale for the championship we're on here at the moment. Balance Agri Nutrients and the charge of the Light Brigade, and particularly out there with the mighty Levi Townley in that second place. Had it updated as the third incorrectly before, but got it as the first, and it's Jack Ellingham out there for the first, and Jack extending that advantage. He's looking all the shiz there on the bike at the moment, and nice to see. I had asked this man to come and have a chat to me, but I'll tell you what, he's avoided me. I don't know whether it's the underarm I've got or whatever, but Reece Carter, first of all, Reece Carter coaching out of nowhere, mate. It's a blossoming business. First of all, congratulations for that. You still love junior motocross, don't you?
Yeah, cheers, Neil. Yeah, love it. And when we've got racing like this, how can you not, right? I feel like nearly every class has had battles all the way through the field, and it's really good. I feel like our sport's in a really good place with this generation of riders, and everyone's taking it a lot more seriously, I think, with the training side, just seeing the benefits everyone's getting from it, and the level's a lot higher than it has been in a long time, I believe, and the kids look a lot safer too. So juniors motocross in a good spot, I believe.
Well, indeed. What about the champs coming to flips? Is this a defining track? Is this something we should have for our riders to be going to the best venues as well?
Yeah, for sure. I think a track like this exposes your weaknesses really quickly. It makes the kids understand the off-bike side of things, the technique on the bike, the mental strength, and how you have to stay focused all the time, because if your brain shuts off on this stuff, you end up on the ground pretty quickly or behind someone you don't want to be behind. So you get to gain so much out of this stuff, and they grow from it, and some days they feel like they're struggling, but they're still growing without even realising. So no, it's a really good place for them to race.
What about Reece Carter? You're going to be redundant after this. You're going to have a holiday. You have to go back to the farm and do some work.
Well, I'm back over there next week for a holiday camp, so we've got a 2-day camp over at the farm next week, so we'll head over there and start getting the track all opened up and watered and ready to go for that.
Right, hey mate, I bet you 10 years ago you had no idea that you'd be a coach to this extent, and now here you are, having retired from your racing, but you're still involved in the sport so much. It's still something you love and being part of for so many years?
Yeah, you know, when I stopped racing, my coaching business started to grow quite quickly, just for the respect of people getting consistency out of me. And as I got into it more and more, I loved it more and more, and then it made me realise like we didn't really have it when we were back racing, and you see the kids now get so much out of it, and the smiles on the faces. It's like my new adrenaline fix, seeing kids achieve something. So I love it. I never have a bad day at work, so it's really cool.
Hey mate, that's absolutely the same with me and picking up a microphone, because we love the sport, and all of a sudden we've both got away to contribute back. Hey Reece, thank you for your input, mate. You've been a long supporter of the Manawatu Club and the events that we've done, and getting all those kids over some super coaching, and I hope Carter Coaching can get some winners out of it as well.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. Well done. Reece Carter, extraordinary Carter Coaching, into it so much as he has been. All right, we took a little bit of a break back from this one, and just now looking out, and our first and second place. First over there. First, second, third. Here we are. First to look out for it at the moment. Right, still there, 66, still for Jack, goes past the lap score line now, looking out here with Levi, looking on there at the moment, and is that, I think it's Maz still in behind him. In fact, wouldn't that be a plus for Maz if he got past? Wouldn't make any difference, won't affect the riding there of Levi, of course. He's got the bigger advantage, but Maz would just cement his opportunity to be up there into that third place. But Jack Ellingham, he started with a victory, Brad, and he looks like he might end with a victory, but he too, a little bit like the Hayden Draper story, had some bad luck in between, and it goes to prove you've got to be consistent in 5 motos.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really important that you keep it all neat and tidy. 5 big races, and this track is very tricky and challenging. We've just seen how crucial the starts are. You know, if you miss out on that whole shot and you're not that top bunch, you just get losing traction really quickly. So this is good from Jack. He had that dogfight on his hands. There's only 1 point separating 2, 3, and 4 NZ. So for him to come out here and show them the clean set of heels, that'll be well on his way to 2 NZ. But that Levi Townley show getting started very excited. And I think the first ever time we'll have a junior 125 champion on a non-125. So I think we've got some history in the making here, but he's still got a few minutes to bring it home.
Yeah, I think that's a great story as well, and that's why I mentioned before, I think there'll be a few more parents going out there to get those big ball kits. Remembering they're available for your various models of bike. For example, the KTM has a 105 kit. The Yamaha happens to be a 112. The Kawasaki, I think from memory was, I'm going to push my memory there, was was it the 110? I'm probably a bit confused because they actually do have a 110 trail bike, but it was a slightly different capacity. Or is it in fact the 115? It actually might be. But anyway, you get the idea that the manufacturers will have one and the ability to get that second bike to get those kids into the next class, to get them up and get more prep. You can often go to a lot of club meetings and the kids want to get more motocross out of the day. All of a sudden they can be doing the next class up. Of course, we can have it. We can have it. So, oh, look at that! Look at that! How close! How close! How close! And has it changed around? Has it changed around? Oh, super close! No, still the same. Still the same. That's a fight. That's a fight for second. That's a fight for second. First is still out there. First is still there as he goes past. First now for Jack, and then the fight for second. Here we go. Maz on attack. Maz on attack. These same three riders 5 years ago, I'll never ever forget. Oh, up on the inside, the block pass to go in. Has he gone too wide? Oh no, he's there. He's got the 125. He's fired up. Maz the Magnificent Parks comes back again. He's into second place. That will put some security around the number 3 NZ overall. These are the same trio I was saying at 2019, 5 years ago to this weekend. The New Zealand Junior Champs right here at this place. These three kids were on the 65s. They were on fire on that day. They'd each had a little bit of a hiccup along the way. They went to this final race all close on points, exactly as they similarly are here at the moment, and it was made the best rider win. Whoever of the three won the last race won the title overall, and it went to Levi Townley on the day. So here they are, the same three riders that have delighted and excited us in junior motocross from before that time still to now, and 5 years on. They are the hottest three act from 85s into 125s, and this is going to be awesome to see. So looking out for it. And it may be Jack Elliott started with a victory. Will he end with that victory? We're about to find out, and he should end up at least with number 2 NZ. But I'll tell you what, wait till Levi Townley gets that 125, which won't be far away, and we're going to see a whole new era of that New Zealand junior motocross for sure. Bring it on. He's still got 2 races to do in Australia for the 85 Cup over there. We wish him all the very best with another 2 events lined up. Gilman and Maitland, I think, are the 2 from memory. 2 tracks that I haven't been to in Australia. Hope if we see some riding at the end of the year, maybe try a trip to Queensland for the double header at the end of the championship. Been over to a few Aussie rounds over the years, thoroughly enjoyed them, particularly to see our Kiwi riders perform to the highest standards. Pretty cool to see. All right, out to watch now at the moment in the best of motocross, and watching them as they come together. The crowd move from one side of the hill to the next. That's the excitement that builds. How good is it to watch our champions? And there they go, still with Jack, still with Maz, still with Levi, and looking out for the update on the line. Will it be a flag this time? Watching for lappers, could play a crucial role. Just watching the way they get through there and get through smoothly. Yeah, there's the flag from the side. The flag goes out for the update. So good work. There's one, there's the other, and back to the third. So they're all going up and over. It's still the 66 of Jack Ellingham to lead them out there on the Yamaha Mr. Motorcycles. Before it, Troy Lee Design, Watson Racing, Pirelli, Dr. Trim, Power Parts Depot, Beer Unique Limited, Nutrition System New Zealand behind the hot flying Jack Ellingham. His father was born in the Manawatu, so good to see him coming back here to the Manawatu to hopefully get some glory for Jack in this awesome finale. So a little bit like we witnessed in the final race, we've actually seen so far, interestingly, our 3 races potentially. The last race of the day has not been won by the overall winner. There you go. How about that for a statistic? Phoenix won the title, didn't win the race. And Nico won the title, didn't win the race. And here we are. It's Levi, May still with a lap to run. Maybe winning the title, but not the race. Doesn't matter. This is the common sense of these kids today. They don't have to go crazy. They don't have to think you've got to win every race. You know the points. You understand. It's called racecraft. You got to know what you do in the race. You just ride to the race to take the overall victory. It means everything. And my man Michael Menchie's won at Taranaki all those years ago was one of the most vivid of that, because he had a dying bike. He himself was a frail rider at the time, but he was in the lead, and all he had to do was third. He actually got the whole shot, and he was in first place, and then he went to second, and then he went to third, because that's all he needed. He just stayed in third, smoothly and calmly. It's a great example of riding with your head and not with your body, and that's exactly what all our super kids, Phoenix and Nico, have been doing here today. And now also for Levi, a 14-point buffer, and he'll lose 3 of those. Whippy, as we would say. 3 out of the 14 won't matter, because Jack Ellingham is sitting back there for the lead, can do nothing about it. All he's got to do is win and hope for something else to happen, but it's all going to be about Jack. So are we ready? Are we ready? Bring it on, Jack Ellingham for the glory, but Levi Townley for the title. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, bang, yes, there we go. Well done, guys, well done. What a fantastic race. There you are, a motor of the highest calibre for our prestigious 12 to 14 years, 125 class. What a wicked win for Jack, but the title goes to Levi. He was out injured last year. He did not even compete in the Moto South New Zealand Junior Motocross Championships in Invercargill, and here he is coming back with vengeance and winning again and putting together one, at least at this stage, national title. So how good to see that. That Jack can also claim the glory of the final moto and take a very deserved second place. Brad, what about that for a stat? 3 overall winners, but they don't win the last race.
That's actually pretty insane. I think we might see that as a common theme, because there's another of these championships that are wide open. There's also a number of these competitors that have had a big overnight lead. So I think it's going to be hammer and tongs in all of these classes. But then you've also got the likes of Seth Morrow. He's got a big championship points lead. We've got the girls. They've both been unassailable at the moment. So I'll tell you, we've got a lot to still look at and a lot to get excited about here in our AFC New Zealand Junior Motocross Championships of 2024. What a spectacular occasion. I said it when he was on his 85. You are going to remember this weekend, Levi Townley, the pinnacle of junior motocross here, and that is one of the titles. He's got a massive lead in the other title as well, so potentially a double title weekend. We're getting a bit ahead of ourselves now, but we're going to cross down very shortly to find out from Team Townley. And congratulations, Jack Ellingham, as well. Not the best of luck throughout the weekend, but to win the bookends of race 1 and race 5, that means he knows he's at the very top end of New Zealand junior motocross, and he'll be pretty ecstatic with that.
Right here in 2022, a kid from Taranaki, Travis Taylor, came down. We knew that Travis was running pretty hot in the sport at the moment, but he came down, he won our Manua 2 titles on that particular year, and we thought, wow, this is a kid that's going place. He just got better and better as the series went on, and here he is now to have ended up as number 4 NZ on this occasion. He'll be gutted with that, as any champion who's only ended up in 4th place should be, but more importantly, he certainly put it on the line, and to think that he's got so much at stake, because he's still got, of course, the Honda Hub CRF 250 to be paid as well. So great to see, great to see. So hey, here we are, and taking a time back on the podium, and a catch up with Jack Ellingham here. Joe Starr will take the 66 out there in JCR Yamaha back to the pits, but here at the moment, first of all, congratulations or commiserations. Congratulations for the win, but only 2 NZ. But hey, the win, Jack, is that the way you wanted to finish the day?
Yeah, it was a good way to finish. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly it is. What was the track like today?
It's getting real rough and square-edged, so it's like pretty sketchy to push on, but yeah.
Right, indeed. You knew that Levi was coming. You knew what you had to do to stay in number 1?
Yeah, I just had to keep trying to make no mistakes and just do my laps on the track.
Right, hey, you've built up to this event. You've done a lot of training, a lot of preparation. You happy with the way it's all finished for you?
Yeah, I'm happy with the way I was riding, but I need to work on my starts, and yeah.
All right, indeed, mate. Congratulations and well done. Thank you very much. We'll see you at prize giving afterwards. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jack Ellingham taking away, and his speeches are getting better. Thank you, Jack. Mate, as for that haircut, holy hell, that is sensational. So there we go. All right, and congrats for Levi, of course. We won't take his time. He's got another when he steps up at 30 to 16 85s as well. So there we have it.